Say what's up to everybody, Bubba. Got your nice little bandana. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my kitchen. As you can see, I'm making some eggs. I have 10 ounces of egg whites, 2 whole eggs. I have some oatmeal cooking in the microwave. And currently, I am 5 weeks out from my next competition. Sorry for not being that active on YouTube. I haven't been as active on YouTube just because, as you guys know, I recently just moved, so I'm just still settling in, and I really wanted to get a really good, structure down as far as, my routine. So right now I'm pretty much doing everything the same every single day. I wake up, I actually kind of figured out a structure that has been really efficient for me. So the first thing I do when I wake up is do fasted cardio. Currently my cardio fluctuates between 30 to 60 minutes depending on how I feel, but I average around like 45 minutes of cardio, for the week. And food sources are pretty much the same. Pretty much eating this all of prep. Oh shit. So yeah, I pretty much was really focused on trying to get a really good structure for my routine, because I feel like if I don't really have a good structure, it's really kind of hard. It's kind of hard for me to stay consistent. Right now I'm eating 6 meals a day, and I'm actually 5 weeks out from my next competition, which is the first show of this year for me. I plan on doing the Orlando Europa, which is a show I did back in 2018, and my coach wants me to do a show a bit earlier just so that I can really dial in and make sure I peak really well for the big shows. But right here I have my breakfast. It's pretty simple: 2 whole eggs, 10 ounce egg whites. I usually salt that up and maybe add a little bit of ketchup. I have 40 grams of oats. I like to use a lot of water just so it's like a bit runny. Alright, right now I'm about to make my pre-training meal. It's one of my most desirable meals of the day currently, and it's protein sludge, pretty much like protein pudding. I like to use like a little bowl like this. As far as the protein source, I like to use authentic whey, specifically the fruity cereal splash. This is really tasty, especially if you're in the mood for something kind of like a dessert. But I like to do this right before my workout. My coach did limit my carbs, and I like to train without carbs sometimes, so I just do like just protein and fats. So I'll do 2 scoops of authentic whey, peanut butter. I'll be doing 1 tablespoon of peanut butter, which is about 16 grams of peanut butter. Add a little bit of water. This is enough. You just want to use like a little bit of water. You don't want to overdo the water because you'll just mess up the formula that you want to have down. So right now this is how it looks. So you just want to add just like a little bit of water, and you just keep stirring it up, and it becomes like this pudding dessert kind of thing. I would definitely recommend using almond butter over peanut butter. And if you're using like a chocolate protein, then I would say peanut butter, but I ran out of almond butter, so unfortunately I have to use peanut butter, but it still tastes really, really good. And to finish this off, I like to do just a little bit of salt, just because this is like right before my workout. But this is the texture that you want right here. So good. And this is the fruity cereal splash authentic whey. This is definitely like a lifesaver on prep. It's really easy for me to digest, so I enjoy it a lot. And if you want to make it even more tasty, you can put it in the freezer for about like 10 minutes. Wow, that's actually still really good with the peanut butter. Yeah, you guys definitely gotta try this out. So 2 scoops of this, 16 grams of peanut butter, and a little bit of water. You definitely want to gauge the water, because if you put too much, then it would be too runny. You want to just add a little bit, stir, until you get a good amount of texture where it's kind of like a pudding. But I'm going to finish this up, rest up, and then I'll head to the gym in about an hour. I'm going to be training some shoulders today. I really want to bring out my shoulders, just because I feel like for physique, just having really broad shoulders and tightening up the waist will overall develop like a good taper, and that's something I'm really striving for. So You're gonna enjoy this, and then I'll see you guys in the gym. Alright guys, welcome to today's shoulder workout. As you can see, I'm starting off on this rear delt machine. The goal for me right here is I'm going for 10 consecutive reps, and then after I complete the 10 reps, I try to hold the next 5 reps at the peak of the contraction, and then I finish off with another, I believe, like 4 to 6 reps. See, right here I'm kind of holding it. But the reason why I start off on rear delts is because I feel like a lot of people, me myself included, always start off on front delts or side delts, and I just really want to bring up my rear delts to bring up my taper more from the back pose, and I feel like it just makes your shoulder look more three-dimensional. So after a set, you can see here I'm kind of like stretching on the machine. I'm just making sure I'm feeling it in my rear delt and just like trying to really stretch it out. But the next workout I do is more of like a face pull. I did about 2 sets of that previous one, and for this I go for about 10 to 12 consecutive reps, and then I stretch for about, I believe, a few seconds. But this is like one of my favorite workouts for rear delts. I can just focus on squeezing that contraction. And here you see me again, just stretching, making sure I'm really feeling it in the targeted spot. And then, yeah, I love training rear delts, to be honest. I feel like rear delts can really bring out your taper. Then here, I believe I go for 10 reps. It's a pretty long set. I'm doing like a lot of reps today. I consider this more of just like detailed training or metabolic training, and the goal is obviously to burn some body fat. So I could do it through the weight training, and if I really challenge myself, here I go for another 5 reps. So what I did was pause for about like 2 to 3 seconds, aim for 5 reps, and then here I pause again for about 2 or 3 seconds, just get a little breather. But I really want to push myself, go for another 5 reps. In total, I believe I did 25 reps, and just total of like 2 to 3 sets of this, and your rear delts would be on fire. Here is going to be a long set, so I'll start off with 25-pound side lateral raises, just using like a plate, and I believe I go for 10 to 12 reps. My rear delts are on fire at this point when I'm doing these side raises. So like now I'm trying to bring the volume to my side deltoid, and after I do these reps, I believe I go right into a standing press, not going extremely heavy, because I feel like when you're training in this manner and you're really doing a lot of reps within a single set, like the weight's going to feel heavy as you go. So it's important to know how much you can lift, and then if you're doing it frequently, just try to increase those numbers of the weight that you're using. So there I go for about, I believe, 8 to 10 reps. I'm kind of exhausted here. I'm like, shit, what kind of weight am I going to use now? I was like 70s. I can definitely do 70s. And this is more of like an upright row using the easy bar. Here I believe I go for 10 to 12. So as you can see, that's already 3 exercises within a single set. And these reps are painful. It's like, these are the ones I'm fighting. And obviously being 5 weeks out, I'm just really trying to push myself. And that first set of the exercise, the side lateral raises, felt kind of easy. So I was like, let me try to just bang this out. So these felt a lot more difficult, and that's what you strive for. As you can see, my shoulders from the beginning of the set to now, it's already a lot more pumped. And I do a total of 3 circuits of this, and then my shoulders are on fire afterwards. But here I'm just evaluating how the pump is and just seeing what I need to work on. But from there I go on to a seated barbell press. It's not something I typically do, but I really want to challenge myself. I did 2 warm-up sets with 135 and then went up to 185. Here I have 205, which is about like my body weight, and I believe I was aiming for 6 to 8 reps. I'm not too strong on this lift, but at the point that I'm at now in this workout, this feels like 300 pounds. You see in my face. Yeah, I'm fighting that one out. So I believe I got like 7 there, and then I did a total of 3 sets. So this is my last working set. Here I go for, I believe, like 6 to 8 reps, and then I have my girlfriend helping me with force reps, just so I can really maximize the contraction. Here she helps me right there, and there I'm fighting it, and then yeah, I believe I got like a total of like 8 to 10 reps with the force reps, and then after that we go on and do this like seated shoulder press. In here I go for about 6 to 8 reps on one side. It's a static hold, and holding weight up on the opposite side. And then I go for 6 to 8 reps on this side too. And the goal for this is just keeping that constant tension within that single targeted muscle group. And then after I do 6 to 8 on each side, I go for, I believe, like 6 reps where I'm controlling the negative, and then I'm really squeezing the peak of the rep of the contraction. And I try to go again on single sides, and these were really painful. I believe I got like just 3 reps, and then I was like, let me just challenge myself and see how this is gonna feel. And then I believe I got like 1 rep, and then my shoulders just gave out on me. But then I was like, let's do another superset. Like, I really thrive off that pain you get from a pump. So if I'm almost at a point where like a breaking point, I try to really push it, and I feel like that's important, especially if you're really trying to optimize your results. You really want to push yourself past your limit, and it's going to be a mental battle at certain times, but that's only going to bring the best out of you. And I did a total of 2 of these sets, and my shoulders were pretty much done. It's about like a 40-minute workout, I believe. And I was like, let me just do the double. So as you can see, I'm just doing a lot of reps within a single set, and I really make sure these sets are really active. But here's the pump. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna wrap up this video. Hope you guys enjoy it. See you guys next time.